Here's when I tell me past the story, and this just talks about it talks about the opportunist best friend. All right, they're passing. My boyfriend died a terrible accident 3 years ago, half years ago, and I've been celibate since. I'm in my 30s. I have three children from him. Since he died, I plunged myself to work and assisted my children with their schoolwork. I'm a school teacher. I'm not giving many chances in my life, though I have many proposals. Means she's still in the grieving process that she hasn't accepted her boyfriend's death. I have two boys and one girl, and relatives of my children's father are very supportive. I have not even looked at any of those men who have tried to bed me. All right, and yeah, there's a showing you that the relatives of children's father. Yeah, that's sounds like some opportunistic bullshit right there. One of these men was my children's father's best friend. He offered me a lot of financial help, but I don't need his help, and I turned him down because he's living with a woman. Some best friend right there. Yeah, there's a soul. You're obviously your dead boyfriend, and obviously had very bad taste in care in the company he kept. One day I asked him what he really wants me, and he said he wants to make me happy. Me, he wants her to be the side piece. I told him I'm very happy, and he said I'll be happy going to bed with him. Even though this dirtbag is involved, my conscience would bother me knowing that he's my children's father's best friend. I know the woman he's living with. I know her very well. Yeah, so this basically the best so-called best friend is an opportunist dirtbag. Sometimes I feel telling him that he should stop coming to see me, but I don't want to believe that I'm ungrateful to him because he has helped me a lot since my man passed on. Meaning he just been being an opportunist that he say, okay, I'll pretend that I'm supporting you just so I can get some return. Meaning that I'm just doing all these nice little gestures because I want you to give me something in return. I'm not doing so to the goodness of my heart. I'm just trying to see an opening where it is, which is basically makes him a John Crow. That this is a guy is just I think he's just more likely was waiting till he's probably glad his best friend died so he can probably swoop in on his grieving widow. Sometimes when he's at the house, it's getting late and it's dark. I remind him this is the time to go home. I'm not interested in having a man in my life. I know how to myself. I don't really want to know about what she does to satisfy herself. Let's just leave it at that. Just basically it just boils down to the so-called best friend of our dead boyfriend is being a vulture, being a John Crow right here, because he's basically saying he's more than likely he's always looked this woman. He's always been attracted to his friend's girlfriend and his baby girl, the baby mother's best friend, and saying, "Oh, not my best friend's out of the way. I can move in. I'm just going to pretend to be the support, be a pillar of support. I'm just going to help her and the children out, and then so I can basically have her be mistress. Never mind the fact that I already have a woman. I just want to have my cake and eat it too. And this guy is a piece of shit. All right, this guy is just basically just is was no real friend to this friend. Cause if he really cared about the memory of his best friend, he probably would have helped out to the goodness of heart. Mostly because he wanted to help the children as well. But the fact that he's just trying to be an opportunist because he basically sees an opening, that he's just basically saying, "Hey, know that I can shoot my shot because I've always been attracted to my best my dead best friend's baby mother, and I have no shame or any moral scruples about doing this." And this guy she needs to tell him to run him out the yard and tell him kick rocks, all right? Because you're basically a dirtbag, and hopefully the woman of this guy will hopefully find out and see what kind of scumbag he truly is. Because you have to be all levels of low to have done that to someone, to your best friend who passed away, and you're just making plays on his widow. Yeah, run him out the yard. That's all I have to say. Cause you have to be a big piece of shit to do something like that. And hopefully, I don't think Pastor Dumas is pretty much saying the same thing too. Cause so on. And the thing is, though, is like this is just basically he doesn't really respect the memory of his best friend if he's going to do something like that. So tell this guy to kick rocks. And that's why I end this recording. So for Stay to Jamaican Caribbean, check out my YouTube page, Miles Gusson Farron, Miles Productions, Real Thoughts and Miles. Alright.